My name is Enzo. I'm venture partner of Youbi Capital, a crypto fund that was founded in 2017. And we've been early investor of projects like DBank, YGG, Ether, and many others. So it's been quite a journey seeing all these startups grow and evolve. And I think after these years, we can share some thoughts that some of our experience over the year. And since I think there are many builders here today, so I would like to share our views on what we look for in projects, teams, fundraisings, and also some personal views on the industry. So what makes a project stand out? And the first thing is it should be a project that solves a real problem. So fancy ideas are nice, but if they don't address a real pain point, usually they're just noise. And secondly, the market size matters. So if you are targeting a market that's not large enough, even with the best products, you will hit the ceiling very, very soon. And the final thing is you should at least demonstrate one strong moat. It could be technical expertise or a unique resource or even regulatory advantages. And so, I mean, if someone can replicate your product in a weekend, it's usually very hard for the investors to get excited. And what we look for in a team in crypto. So the number one thing is authenticity. We like to work with real people who is always not afraid of speaking their minds. Even sometimes what they say could be unpopular or unconventional. So, and the second thing is passion and commitment. That's a very key element. So if we believe if a founder is not passionate or committed about what they're trying to build, it's very unlikely that their products will be impactful. And for this, I would like to share a story. The first meeting I had with Hongbo, the founder of DBank, I still remember that was in 2020. I asked him why he believed in DeFi. And he said he's been watching his parents, two very hardworking small business owners, get taken advantage of by banks for years. The banks offer them loans when the market is good, and they will pull back during tough times, not to taking any risk. So many small businesses suffer from that. And when he discovered DeFi and blockchain, he felt very excited. He believes that's what we need to build a fairer financial system. So this type of personal connection and conviction is what we really love to see in founders. And the next thing is resilience. We do believe is also a must for founders, because startups could be very rough, or could be very tough. So if you don't have a strong minds, it would be very challenging to be in this space. And last thing is speed also matters. So we believe the teams that can execute quickly and always be well informed would have huge advantage. And on that, I can share you another story. It's a DeFi, it's a yield farming protocol we worked with years back. So I wouldn't name it, but in April 2020, they already had a working product. So that was, if you remember, that was 3 months before the DeFi summer. And we saw a big potential in the project. So we've been having meetings with the team for months and discussing everything like product design, tokenomics, like community building, fundraising, you name it. But unfortunately, they've been delaying, and we, from the beginning, we've been urging them to release their product as soon as possible. But they've been delaying over and over again, and they didn't launch the mainnet until October of that year, when there already are like dozens of competitors, and the DeFi summer already ended. So they basically turn a very good first mover advantage into a missed opportunity. And that's really hurtful to see that, both for the teams and for us. Because we invested a lot of time and effort in that. So, and here's some fundraising tips I would like to share for crypto startups. So, number one, you please have a very clear story, like what problem you're trying to solve and why does it matter. And secondly, please use simple language. Like we've seen many project founders using too many fancy words or overcomplicated concepts. Trust me, it usually doesn't help, and it just confuses people. So, and the next thing is, if you already have a prototype that you can demonstrate, please show it. Please show it even before you explain it for 10 minutes, because usually that's much more self-explanatory than a pitch deck. And last but not least, we've seen this many times, like numerous times, that fundraising usually takes 2 to 3 times longer than the team expect. So please plan ahead to avoid risking your team running out of runways. So yeah, and so this is the last page. Finally, I would like to share some personal view on the industry. I know it's cliche. We believe applications are the future for blockchain, but to getting to the right ones will require a lot of trial and error. And second point is, we've been always believe that blockchain is a revolutionary infrastructure, much like TCP/IP. But it's like users don't really know what is going on when they behind the scene when they watching Netflix. So we think blockchain in most cases should be behind the scene, and so instead of so the priority for a blockchain-based product should be how to achieve the seamless user experience, instead of shouting that, hey, look, we are built on blockchain. That usually doesn't make the product more attractive. And that's it. And yeah, thank you very much for listening.